ArchieLuxury channel, and today I want to show you one of the most eerie places I've ever been in my life. This is a prison for children. This is a, how do you put this? This was a boys' home built in the 1920s, and it had a two-room cell for children who the establishment felt weren't doing their thing. And in the 1930s, a child was actually thrashed to death on these premises, and a lot of abuse, a lot of bad, really terrible things happened in this environment. And one of the scariest rooms I went into on this tour was in the Newhaven boys' home, in this prison here. Now you go into these cells, and you can't imagine how it would have felt to have been in here, but the walls are covered in carvings from original inmates. You can see inmates from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. It's very, very eerie. I was in there and had a terrible sensation. It's really quite eerie place. Very, very. I don't know what to say. It's just to this intense sensation happened when you walked in here, and with the Royal Commission into Institutional Abuse, this is one of the places where abuse occurred, and if you didn't give yourself over to the staff here, you would have been taken out here, dragged out here, forcibly whipped, hurt, and this is the ugly side to institutional abuse. This is where it happened. This is where it happened, and I'm making this video here so it can stand as a testament to the bad times. This second room, oh my God! I went in here, and I just broke out into a sweat, even though it was quite cold day. I just felt so hot in here, and it's really, really quite scary. I mean, you come in here, and I've never had this feeling before. It's just absolutely. I don't know. It's just got the most. I suppose it's the most horrid feeling I've ever felt in my life when I entered those two prison cells, and I've done, look, I'm not someone who believes in the supernatural powers or things like that, but my God, you enter those two rooms and you just I don't know what, I can't explain it. And who knows what it would have been like at night time to go in there, but it's really quite an event to come here and have a sticky beak around and have a look around the Newhaven. This was a boys' home. It was a training college for boys. It's had a lot has gone on here, and I've got to tell you, a lot of bad things have happened. A lot of evil things have happened, and as I said, there's been quite a few children have died here, a lot of abuse, a lot of really terrible things occurred on this location, and you've really got to have a respect for this sort of place here. You come in here, you don't want to, you really should be very, 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 very respectful and very, very mindful of some of the abuse and terrible atrocities that would have occurred here. So you've always got to enter, when you enter these abandoned homes, mansions, you've got to be very, very careful that you don't anger any of the spirits, any of the supernatural beings that are here, because this is not a joke. You're playing with something that's very, very it's not easy to explain, particularly on this channel here, but it's a very, very eerie feeling. I've got to tell you, I've never felt that way in my life, and it was Very, very scary indeed. So there you go, guys. ArchieLuxury tour. So this was it's a haunted prison for children. Tell me what you guys think of that. Nice one, Archie. Great vid. Good to see you preserving this for the future.